Okay, so welcome members. Now we are going to see these types of trouble graphs. They are very easy. You just need to be careful. Let us start straight away. A bus sets off from a town P at 5:30 a.m. at a certain speed of 30 kilometers per hour to town Q, a distance 100 kilometers away. After traveling 1.5 hours, it rested for half an hour. Then it continued at the same speed for the rest of the journey. A saloon car also sets off from B 45 minutes later through the same route, traveling at the same speed as the bus, but it increased the speed after traveling for 1.5 hours till it reached its final destination. Use the graph to show the two journeys. Now, this is how we interpret the speed. And then as the bus is covering, is using the speed of 30 kilometers per hour. It means that for every an hour, this bus is traveling 30 kilometers. So meaning, it started at 5:30, meaning at 5:30 it had covered zero distance. Then after an hour, when I add here 1 hour, I get 6:30. It means that every 1 hour, the bus covers 30 minutes. Then they are telling us that after traveling for 1.5 hours, it means that from here up to here is 1 hour. So I'm covering, after covering 1.5 hours, meaning I'm going to cover from here, I'm going to add 30 minutes because that's that's the half. So from here up here is 1, then I need to add on a half. So when I add here 30, I'll be adding exactly 7 a.m. So if you travel for a half hour, it means you are going to cover half this distance. That's why half of this is going to be 15. When I add here 15, I get 45, meaning in the 30 minutes, the bus covered 15 minutes. So when I add here 15, I get 45. Then it rested for 30 minutes. So here when I add 30 minutes, I get 7:30, but it's resting, it's not covering the distance. That's why this one is not changing. Because it's resting, so there's no any change in distance. Then after this, it continued at the same speed, meaning at the same speed, meaning this one. So every 1 hour, when I add here 1 hour, I get 8:30. It means after adding here 8:30, I'll be at 1 hour, I get 8:30. So after that one 8:30, it covered now 30. So when I add here 30, I get 75. Now, when we reach here, we have to be careful. You see that 75 are remaining with 25 kilometers because it's covering from 0 up to 100 because it's going at a town which is 100 kilometers away. But I've already covered 75, meaning the balance, the remaining distance is going to be 100 minus 75, which is going to be 25 kilometers. I need to know how many minutes or how long is it going to take to cover this distance. So, and that the time is equal to the distance over the speed. This bus is having a speed of 30, and you see this one is going to give us 20 minutes if you convert to minutes. So meaning from here up here, I'm going to use only. From here up here, I'm going to use only 10 minutes. So you see that now this one is going to be, or you can say 25 divided by 30, you get then time 60 to convert to minutes. It's 50. Sorry, it's 50. So these are 50 minutes. So from here, the bus is using now 50 minutes from there. So now you see, these 50 minutes, when I add them here, I'll be having 9 when I add 50 minutes. Because in that time, the bus should have completed the 100 kilometers. So that's how we handle that. We just use this table. Then the saloon car after 45 minutes. So on here, so after 45 minutes, meaning at 5:30 we add 45 minutes. We shall be getting 5, then 6. So it means that at 6:15, then the saloon car was starting. So at 6:15 we had covered 0, but it's using the same speed as the bus. That's what the question says. So meaning after 1 hour, so it's that from here after 1 hour, when I add here 1 hour, I'll be adding 7:15. When I add here 1 hour, I'll be adding 7:15. Then when I add here another hour, not another hour, but they're telling me that after 1.5 hours, it reached, they're telling me that at the same speed as the bus, but it increased this speed after traveling for 1.5 hours. So when I add in here 3.5 hours, 1.5, so this is already 1. And when I add here another 30 minutes, I'll be having now 45, 7:45. So for 7:45, it means that for the other 30 minutes, it's covered 15. So 15, when you add it here, you get 45. So it increased the speed until when it reached there. By then, that's that it reached the destination at 8:45. So now that's the only information. Now we know the speed at which it was using. That's why I'm not completing this table, because the speed is unknown. Okay, so let's now come to the graph. How do we plot the graph? For the bus at 0, it was 5:30. At 6:30, it was at 30. So how do we? Me here I'm using 2 centimeters. Then here I'm using 2 for every 10 kilometers. That's what I'm using. That's my scale. So at here it was here. Then at 6:30, the bus was at 30 kilometers. So it was here. For you have all this work should be on a graph paper. So 6:30, and then there and there. Then 7, you know that this is going to be, remember from here up to here is the 6:30, 7:30. Then at 7 it was at 45. So it was in the middle here at 45. Then this is my 7. It was at 45. So 7 and then 45. It's going to be there. 7, then 45. There. Then they are telling me that it was resting for 30 minutes. So from here up to here, up to 7:30, it was resting. So it was resting up to 7:30. This is where my 7:30 is. It was resting. So it was resting. That shows that it was resting because there's no any increase in the distance. Then it continued the distance, so it's like it just reached at 9:20. How what? Here, not to waste time. You just go and check where your 9:20 will be on the graph. Now, how do we know? Because here it's like 19 small squares. Small squares are having, from here up to here, it is 1 hour. 1 hour, what they are having 60 minutes, which is equal to 1 hour. Meaning that one small square is going to be now having 60 minutes. So meaning from this graph, they are telling you that it reached at 9:20. Come here and see if you can get your 9:20. Or you can go on at 8:30. At 8:30, this is where my 8:30 is. It was at 75. So 8:30, it was at 75. So this is where my 75 is. So it's going to be here. Then at that time, and then at 9:20, now I count. What you do to know what those pins are having, you just get the 9. You know that this is going to be our 9. So how many do I need to count? From 9 to 9:20. To get this 20, the 20 minutes, you divide by what its small square is representing. You see what you get. So there is that I'm getting 20 divided by 6. I'm getting 3.3. So meaning I'm going to count 3 small squares from here. And the third, 1, 2, 3. So this is where my bus 9:20 is. So my 9:20 is here. So my 9:20, but 9:20, this is where my 9:20 is. So 9:20, the bus will have reached. Then you start joining. So you join from here to there. So you join like this. Then here the car was resting. You start even it was resting from there. Then you think from there up to when it reaches its destination there. From here. Then I join like that. So this shows that this is my bus. Then I come to the saloon car. Right at 6:15. 6:15, where is it going to be? So if this is 6, Then 615 is going to be in the middle here. So for it was here when it was zero distance. Then 715 you see it's going to be here, 715. But at 715 it had covered 30. You see it had covered 30. So 715 it was here at 30. 715 it was at 30. 715 it was at 30. It was at 30 there. Then 745, this is 8, so 745 is going to be there in the middle. 745, it had covered 45, so 745, it had covered 45 there. So it's going to be here, there. Then they are telling me that change the speed and when it reach there at 845. First of all, I know this one is the distance. Now I first doing this 3 there. So this is what I'm having first. Then here I increase the speed, but it reached at 845. So here I come and I calculate 845. So from 9, I want from 30. They are 15 minutes. So I come here and I say 15 divided by, okay, 845, because from here up to here is 9, meaning the middle is going to be 845. So this is 845. Or you get? So this is going to be my 845 because from here up to here is 9 that. From here up to here is 1 hour. From here up to here is 9. Then from here up to here divided by 2 get 15. So if you add your 15, you'll be getting here. This will be your 845. Then it means that it will be, remember, if time is here is 845 in the same country, it means that even it's going to be the same time beside. So meaning that I come and I draw the same straight line there, meaning that this same time here is going to be the same time here. So in the same country, say if you are in Uganda, if time here is 6 p.m. It means that even the other side is 6 p.m. If you are in Kenya, Tanzania, Nigeria, if you are in Nigeria, certain city, even the other side is at 6, even the one side of the country is going to be 6. Then you do it from here, then to that point there. So if I do it, this is what I get there. And this is going to be my salunka. That's going to be my salunka. And so their point of intersection is here, where they meet. So they want me to use the graph to show the journeys from the graph, find where the salunka overtakes the bus. So you see, if I'm to start a student overtake it, this is where it's going to overtake it from my graph here. So it's overtaking it at 60 kilometers from P. This is our town P. This is our town Q. So you see, so if I'm answer part B, it's going to be now 60 kilometers from P. So from P, these are 60 meters from P. Or if you want from Q, it will be from here to here, so that they are 40 kilometers from Q. Or 40 kilometers from Q. That's the difference. Then part C, find the speed of the salunka after overtaking till it reaches the destination. So see, they want us to get the speed. The speed, so from here, you know, it overtook it at, this is the minute trying to get the time where this is overtaking it. So when I see here, it's overtaking it at 8 a.m. So here the time is 8 a.m., the time for overtake. So the distance is, let me even include the time. Let me include here time from P at 8 a.m. So they are telling us to find the speed after the overtake. So from here up to here, you know that they are 40 meters. So they need us to get a speed. distance, so we need the distance which is 40 kilometers for it to reach, comma, then the time is going to be from the time of overtake and then when it reached, the saloon car reached at 8:45, so reached at 8:45, then minus 8 after the overtake, which will give you 45 minutes, and these are 0.75 hours. Meaning that now the speed is going to be 40 over 0.75, which will be, when you press that on the calculator, what do you get there? I'm getting 53 and 30 kilometers per hour. So that's what I'm getting. Then they are asking me to get also the difference in their time of arrival. So the difference in their time of arrival, allow me to write it here, part B. The distance in their time of arrival is going to be, so this, the bus reached at, for the bus reached at 9:20, then the saloon car reached at 8:45. The difference in that time of arrival, the difference is going to be now 9:20 minus 8:45, which is going to be, you see it's going to be, from here when you subtract, you see this one is having from here, then 20, it's going to be 35 minutes. So that's the difference in their time of arrival, is 35 minutes. 35 minutes. So that's how you answer that question, members. Unless there is a special question about this, I think that's how we answer that. I wish you the best. Is it 45? 35? Yeah, I think 35. Okay.